Embrace mistakes, the secret to learning English fluently. My friend, today I want to share with you a truth that can change the way you learn English forever. It's something most learners try to avoid, something that often brings fear, frustration, and embarrassment. But listen closely, your mistakes are not your enemies. They are your greatest teachers. Why mistakes matter? When you try to speak English and you forget a word, when you use the wrong tense, when your pronunciation feels strange, what do you usually feel? Many learners feel shame. They feel like they failed. Some even stop speaking because they are afraid of looking foolish. But let me tell you the truth, every mistake you make is proof that you are learning. Think about it. A baby doesn't learn to walk by sitting safely on the floor. They learn by falling, again and again, until one day they take their first real steps. And from those first steps, they keep walking, keep growing stronger, until running becomes easy. It's exactly the same with English. Mistakes are your falls. They are not signs of failure, they are signs of progress. Every error you make is one step closer to fluency. Everyone makes mistakes. Sometimes learners look at fluent English speakers and think, wow, they speak perfectly. They never make mistakes. But that's not true. Every single fluent speaker made hundreds, even thousands of mistakes along the way. The only difference is, they didn't stop. They kept trying, they kept practicing, they kept learning. Even today, native speakers make mistakes. They forget words. They mix up grammar. They pronounce things differently. Mistakes are part of every language, for every human being. So why should you be afraid? Your mistakes don't mean you're weak. They mean you're alive in the process of learning. The fear of mistakes. I know what you might be thinking, but if I make mistakes, people will laugh. They will judge me. They will think I'm not smart. That fear is powerful. Many learners stay silent because of it. They think silence is safe. But silence is more dangerous than mistakes. Why? Because silence keeps you stuck. If you never speak, if you never try, you never grow. Mistakes may feel painful, but silence kills progress. At least when you make a mistake, you learn something new. You discover what to improve. You move forward. So yes, mistakes can feel uncomfortable. But silence is the real enemy. The lessons inside mistakes. Every mistake has a gift hidden inside it. When you use the wrong word, you learn the right one. When you miss a tense, you understand grammar more deeply. When you say a sentence incorrectly, you find out how to fix it. Mistakes are like road signs. They show you where to go next. Without them, you would wander in circles. With them, you get clear direction. You don't just guess what to study, you know exactly what to improve. Think of mistakes as a personal teacher, guiding you step by step. Every error whispers, hey, pay attention here. This is where you need to grow. Stories of two learners. Let me tell you about two learners I once knew. The first learner was so afraid of making mistakes that they almost never spoke. They studied grammar for years. They memorized vocabulary lists. They spent hours reading, but when it came to speaking, they stayed silent. They thought, if I don't speak, I won't embarrass myself. But guess what? After years of study, they still couldn't have a simple conversation. The second learner was different. This learner spoke from day one. They made hundreds of mistakes, wrong grammar, funny pronunciation, missing words. Sometimes people didn't understand them. Sometimes people even laughed. But this learner didn't stop. They kept speaking, kept listening, kept correcting themselves. And after just a few months, they could communicate freely. Not perfectly, but confidently. Do you see the difference? It wasn't talent. It wasn't luck. It was attitude. The second learner accepted mistakes as part of the process, and that's why they grew faster. Practical ways to use your mistakes. Now you might ask, okay, I understand mistakes are good. But how do I actually learn from them? Let me give you some simple, powerful strategies. 1. Write them down. Whenever you make a mistake, don't ignore it. Write it in a notebook. Later, review it and practice the correct form. This way, every mistake becomes a lesson. 2. Repeat the correction. Don't just hear the correct version once and forget it. Say it out loud several times. Use it in different sentences. Train your brain and tongue until it feels natural. 3. Ask for help. If you have a teacher, a friend, or even an app that corrects you, don't be shy. Ask, how should I say this correctly? Feedback is fuel for growth. 4. Record yourself. When you speak, record your voice. Then listen. You will hear mistakes you didn't notice before. This is a powerful tool to improve your pronunciation and grammar. Remember, every mistake you analyze becomes a step forward. Every correction you practice becomes part of your fluency. The hidden power of mistakes. There is another gift hidden in mistakes, one that is even more important than grammar or vocabulary. That gift is confidence. Think about it, when you face your mistakes and keep going, you build courage. You train yourself to be brave. You teach your brain that it's okay to fail, because failure is not the end, it's just the beginning of success. This confidence doesn't only help you in English. It helps you in life. When you learn to embrace mistakes, you become stronger, more resilient, and more determined. You stop worrying about being perfect, and you start focusing on growth. Mistakes as medals. Most learners see mistakes as scars, something to hide. But I want you to see them as medals. Each mistake is proof of effort. Each mistake means you were brave enough to try. Each mistake is evidence that you are moving forward. Imagine if you could wear your mistakes proudly, like badges of honor. Wouldn't that feel powerful? Instead of shame, you would feel pride. Instead of fear, you would feel excitement. Because every mistake you make today is building the fluent speaker you will be tomorrow. Your new mindset. So, from today forward, I want you to change your mindset. Don't fear mistakes. Don't hide from them. Don't let them stop you. Instead, welcome them. Embrace them. Thank them. The next time you make an error, smile and say, "Great. That means I'm learning." The next time someone corrects you, be grateful, they just gave you a gift. The next time you feel embarrassed, remember, this is the road to fluency. This is what growth feels like. Your goal is not perfection. Your goal is progress. And progress always comes through mistakes. Final words of motivation. My friend, I want you to leave with this powerful truth: confidence and fluency are not born from perfection. They are born from mistakes. Don't wait until you're ready. Don't wait until your English is perfect. Start speaking now. Start making mistakes now. Start learning now. Because every mistake you make today is an investment in your future. Remember, silence is the real failure. Mistakes are victories. Each one brings you closer to your dream. So open your mouth. Speak bravely. Learn joyfully. And never give up. Your mistakes are not the end. They are the beginning. And with every step, with every word, with every error, you are becoming the confident, fluent English speaker you dream of being.